Previously on Search4Hurt, ex-Aussie triathlete Matt Murphy spent most of his honeymoon in the USA training with some world-class athletes in preparation for his crazy idea.
Oh, we're gonna make you hurt. That's what you're looking for.
His plan is to complete a large number of endurance events and train with Australia's top athletes, sporting teams and trainers in just 4 months.
I think that's what you call the hurt box.
It's been a month since Matt's knee packed it in at the Marysville to Melbourne Challenge. And after some treatment and some rest, it's time to get the show back on the road.
After my knee blew out at the Marysville to Melbourne race, I had my heart set on the North Face 100, which is a 100-kilometre running race through the Blue Mountains. But with Dr. King giving me the cortisone injection in the side of my knee, he said I at least needed to have a month off running, so that put that out of the picture.
When the Search4Hurt team were left wondering what to do, Matt gets a call from his sister, who has a great idea.
My sister suggested to do a half marathon out at Noons, a tiny little town that's absolutely beautiful, and obviously we're not going to go out and put a lot of hurt on, but you still need to, still want to be getting out.
The event course is spectacular and includes creek crossings, long sections of single trail, old mine cuttings and some long-forgotten railway easements to run along. Not to mention a passage through the glowworm tunnel. You really need to see it to believe it.
So we're here at beautiful Noons, ready for the glowworm tunnel half marathon that Matt's doing with Tanya and a couple of girlfriends.
This is Sarah and this is Ness, and we've been running together for about 12 years now. Sarah's been doing a bit of training. She's been doing a few uphill 12Ks, so she's been killing it. Ness has just done Ironman, as I said before, so yeah, it's going to be a fantastic day. And me, it's just all in your head. Don't need to train, it's fine. It's going to be a laugh.
It's only moments away from starting the race. Matt talks strategy with Tanya.
So we'll go out really hard because there's like little stepping stones to get across, and I reckon
really?
someone will fall in. It'll be funny. It'll be Tanya or one of the girls.
No, it'll be me.
10 minutes. I think Tanya's ready to hurt.
Yeah, I think the hurt's already started. I'm very scared.
Yeah, you'll be right.
But no, it's going to be fun. 177, huh? First bit of single track, Tanya. Nice. Got some pretty cool features on the side of the cliff. How you going, girls? Going all right? Getting a bit slippery. I reckon we're at about 3K. Knee hasn't gotten any worse, which is good. But yeah, I'd say it'll stay like this for a few K and then it'll probably get worse again. We're just about to go up our first hill, I think. Yep. First little climb. How you going, Tanya? Ooh, it's getting shorter. We've just gone past 5K. The run's turned to a walk. Oh, no, there we go. She's pretty hard going now. How do you go, Ness? Can someone at least slip over for the camera and lunch it? Please. The aid station beckons. How you feeling? Happy to see it? How far is it? 3K to the glowworm tunnel. 1/3 of the way, Murphy. Now it's a little bit better than running on the road, I guess you could say, when this is included in your half marathon.
You like the taste, yeah?
I love it.
Come on, hurry up, down it. Time's a wasting.
Matt and I have always competed to a certain point where I knew that I was never going to be able to compete with Matt, so I just sort of stopped there. But he's always shown, didn't matter what he did, he was always wanting to be better than what he currently was, better than the guy next to him.
There's the 10K marker. So we're starting to get up near the glowworm tunnel now. Could be a long day out. I told some of the girls, don't worry about those clothes, but might get a little bit cold on the way back.
Stay tuned as they're approaching the part of the race where they enter the glowworm tunnel. Matt's sister Tanya and a couple of friends are on the home stretch of the glowworm half marathon.
We're in the tunnel now. We should see some glowworms up about halfway apparently.
A torch is needed in the pitch black tunnel, but if you take time out and let your eyes adjust in the tunnel, you're presented with quite a treat. Thousands of little glowworms light up the dark tunnel like stars in the night sky.
The glowworms are pretty cool, eh? You can see them. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
The scenery's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and there's some nice little creek crossings that we've done so far.
So much better than running on the road.
Yeah, it's going to be fun going back. Not having fun. Fun tickets worn off.
Sorry, I'm not playing. Put your foot. Move your foot this way.
15K. Oh yeah.
I don't think that he's hit the point yet where he's had enough, where he's got to that point of, that's the best that I can be. I hope that he finds it, or if he doesn't find it, I hope that he's content with being amazing, and that's enough.
Girls just said that they could smell the barbecue, and the pace has seriously gotten put on. You can actually smell it, it smells good. Oh, thongs! Big call. And if you ever think your feet are hurting, Stuart, now we're not calling them thongs. What are we calling them, Stuart?
Call them mountain thongs.
Mountain thongs. Good job, brother. We'll see you at the finish.
Yep, keep running.
Going down a big hill, but my knee, every bloody step, it is just, it's just killing.
For some other things that are coming up, if he doesn't finish, you guys don't have Search4Hurt, so it's pretty important.
The team are back at the creek crossing not far from the finish.
It's like a gazelle walking across there, ladies. Oop, 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 Tanya's had a balk. Oop. Is she gonna fall in?
Let's cross over to the finish line to hear how some of the first ones through experienced the race.
That's just a really tough course. The first half is beautiful. It's my type of terrain.
Now we have the first female marathon runner coming home.
Yeah, as Lee said, it's pretty hilly. Most technical course I've been. I'm sure there's harder out there, but for me that was the top of the cake there. Being a road runner, it's a shock to the system, that's for sure. But when I'm finished, I've had a really great time. During it, not so much, but yeah, it's good to be done.
And here comes the Search4Hurt team.
So we're finished. 3 or so hours?
Yep, 3 months.
But it was awesome, eh?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah. I reckon it would be one of the best runs that I've ever done.
Me too.
Just absolutely beautiful, but how's your ankle? Done.
Done. Yep.
It was good.
21.1.
Yeah. Knee, feel like it could possibly pop, but scenery-wise,
Yeah, it's good.
it's just unbelievable. Like, these marathons, you get 10,000 people and you run on concrete all the time. Like, you're mad not to come out here to this one, guys. So make sure, get out to the Glowworm Tunnel Marathon, have yourself a bunch of fun, because you won't regret this one. See you.
All right, love you.
Drive safe. Thanks for a good weekend, all right?
Good. Thanks for waiting for me on the run. That was good. It was good. Look after your knee.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. See ya.
I just think, this knee's just getting to a point now that nothing's worked, so I'm highly doubting whether we'll bother with running next weekend. The sessions aren't too bad because there's not like any more than 5 or 8 or 10K running, but yeah, after you go after 10K, it's just killing, and you can even, it's going to be a fair bit of swelling on it now. So I think it's pretty bad. It's no good. Yeah, well the knee, the knee's pretty buggered because it's really sore and I just, can't stride down or anything. I just have to dawdle along it just a bit more than a walking pace. So it's not worth it. Doing the sessions are okay because there's not a heap of running, lifting and dodging and all that. Is all right, but that continuous repetition of running, no good.
Search4Hurt's next race is another obstacle course race, but with Matt's knee flaring up again, we'll have to find a way to slow him down.
So because we'd competed in Tough Bloke before, we thought if we're doing it again, let's try and do something a little bit fun, a little bit different. So we decided to run a competition with some of our followers and get them to come and compete as part of a team with Matt and I, all tied together.
We're going to tie all the guys together, but yesterday we sort of figured we need a fair bit of rope in between us because some of the obstacles are pretty tight.
I actually heard about Search4Hurt from my mate Pete.
I did Tough Bloke last year, and when I finished, I saw on the news Matt had won it, and I heard about him through that, and then found it on the Facebook page and been following him since then. Not in a bad way.
Saw Matt and the Leafs put up the option to join the team.
Tough Bloke Challenge, why not? Let's do it all tied together.
And I thought, why not? We live once, so let's just do it.
And that's why
After the break, we get into some muddy and sloppy action. Then the team gear up to meet the Australian basketball team, the Aussie Boomers.
I treat the Tough Bloke as a very serious event.
We're going to tie all the guys together, but yesterday we sort of figured we need a fair bit of rope in between us because some of the obstacles are pretty tight.
Do you want me to tighten that up around your arm a little bit? Any of you want to put it around your hip? Let's move down. Search4Hurt, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great initiative. As I said, the Search4Hurt.
I'm nervous about getting hurt. I'm thinking maybe this wasn't the best idea. All right, we're up. Yeah, so we're coming up to the first obstacle. I don't know, nut crack, nut crack.
Caesar! Whoa!
Tom, we can't get cold, let's go sushi, 10 push, let's go, Amy.
Yeah. It's all good. What about this one?
Go!
Many blessings, my child. Follow the light. It will show you the way.
Push off, push off, push off!
Here you go, stop rock.
Oh, I got a stitch! Look out there, eh?
Hey Pete, you alright? Where you hurt?
Everywhere.
Out of all of us, Pete was definitely hurting the most.
I can't.
I think Pete's hurting a bit. We'll just try to stay warm because it's so freaking cold after that mud. Alright, go 10 push-ups, come on. Do you feel like you need to vomit or it's not that kind of feeling?
Poor Pete isn't feeling too well, and when your body needs all the oxygen it can get, this happens.
To be honest, I was really starting to worry that he might not actually make it.
Oh, fuck, I'm in the legs legs cramp.
Got a good cramp.
I was laughing a lot, but it was pretty funny.
Pete's gone. Are you alright? Where'd you get a cramp?
Both of them.
Apart from Pete's legs cramping that Matt finds very amusing, the team are now facing a bigger problem. The wetter they get, the colder they become.
Oh, that's cold. That's going to be so cold in these pipes up here.
The team's hands are so cold now, they're finding it difficult to complete the last obstacle. That is, everybody but Matt, of course. This is his specialty.
We're so lucky one of the guys that is involved with a business, Ray's come down. He bought the Skoda down today. He wasn't even going to come down, but because the van's blown up again.
We've got a situation where the pump has rooted itself. The fuel pump.
She's buggered again.
She's buggered again.
The Search4Hurt camper van is off to get fixed again. And they're going to need it, because after the break, it's off to Queensland. Matt's session is an international level fitness drill with the Australian basketball team, the Boomers. It's been a month since Matt suffered enormous ITB friction syndrome around his knee. But he's more than capable of doing shorter, sharper sessions, and now he's stationed himself in Queensland for a huge roundup of hurt. The first one will test Matt's fitness with the best of Australia's basketballers, the Boomers.
I haven't had much to do with basketball. Sort of played a little bit at school like I guess most active kids would, but I reckon I've got a 1 in 10. We worked out earlier, 1 in 10 chance of getting a 3-pointer. So I reckon if I have 10 goes, I'll get 1. If they're as bad as my pancakes, I'm probably going to be off. So looking at the height of the guys that we're going to see today, we got 7 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, 6'8", 6'7", 6'2", 6'9", 6'10", 6'8". Pretty tall. I feel like a little gnome.
Before they head to the actual basketball courts, they're invited to meet the team at their hotel.
Just got a bit of lowdown on how the day is going to run. It's going to be pretty tight, but yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Their sizes just go from XL up to 4XL. That's all. No smalls, no mediums.
Sorry, Matt, no boys extra small.
The guys are all starting to turn up now. They're doing some testing, so sit and reach test and some skin fold tests and things.
How's the sit and reach, or why are they even doing it?
The sit and reach, I thought it'd be a good idea because it's a true indicator of you can preempt some injuries. If a guy comes down from breakfast one morning and he's really tight in his hammies, it's usually a good indicator that he's going to snap something during the training session. And it's a simple test, and yet it seems to be spot on every single time. So if someone pulls up a little sore, we'll modify their training for the rest of the day.
You didn't know that. Come on. Oh,
Language.
Yeah, but I'm 5'10".
Stop showing off. Come on now.
As impressive as Matt's sit and reach test is, it's time to make their way over to the courts and throw some hoops.
I did say 1 in 10. Oh. Hey, is like a 10% shot rate pretty good?
Okay, obviously Matt the athlete doesn't know how good the hidden talents of the cameraman is. Let me show you.
Matt, you've got 15 minutes to her up, mate, so you might want to start warming up.
15.50.
Obviously the height size, you got to be getting a guard score, so you got to be getting around 29.30.
Yeah, I'll just try to keep up with the guys that are around me. Try. 3-minute baseline test. Apparently the boys said it's pretty tough.
You do it every day?
Yeah.
No, it's tough. Little fella's only got small legs too, so he's got to take 3 steps to my 1 step.
Actually, this is going to be hard.
It's the basketball standard fitness test. This 3-minute baseline test is much like shuttle runs or a beat test.
3, 2, 1, go!
Matt's goal of 29 to match that of a guard position in the Australian Boomers team was just short, but he achieved 28.5 runs back and forth in 3 minutes. A good effort by Matt.
28 and a half. Oh, I know. You guys are just something else, man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
What'd you get?
28 and a half. I just can't believe how fast they go. They're like 7 foot, and they still absolutely smash me. Man,
Watch out, Matt. Big man coming.
How's it feel?
Yeah, hard, man, hard. I am absolutely amazed with how fast these guys are.
They're great athletes, you know. You look at them and like you say, they're big men, they're mobile, they're agile, they're athletes. And when you combine a pride and a competitive spirit amongst that fitness base that we just said, you see some pretty special stuff. And big or small, you know, we do that drill, that's our standard. We got 3 minutes, guards have to come in at 29, bigs have to come in at 27. Patty broke a Boomer record with 31. And full credit to the team, I'm very proud of them.
It's time for a team huddle to finish the day, and are nice enough to invite Matt.
Hey, Matt. Go. Here. 1, 2, 3.
Next time on Search for Hurt. Need I say more? Jonathan Thurston, regarded as one of the best rugby league players in the world. His club, the North Queensland Cowboys, put Matt through one of the team's toughest sessions. Is this Matt's toughest yet?
When Jonathan Thurston says it's tough, it's like a nightmare.
Then off to see a physical performance tennis coach who's a master of the mind.
Who steps up to the plate and does a few extra.
To test Matt and his crew's mental and physical ability to their highest limits.